Hi, I am Dr.K.Rani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. My topic name is Canons. My subject name is Indirect Tax. Canons of Taxation. By canons of taxation, we simplify mean the characteristics or quality which a goods tax system should possess. It refer to the guidance in ruling and principle to make tax collection system effective and functional. In fact, canons of taxation are related to the administrative part of tax as it is related to rate, amount, method and collection of tax. Canons of taxation are broadly classified into two heads as Adam Smith canons of taxation, additional canons of taxation. Adam Smith Canons of Taxation. In this famous book, Wealth of Nation, Adam Smith presents four canons of taxation, which are also commonly referred as the main canons of taxation. They are as follow: canons of equality or equality. By equality in mean quality of sacrificing. Accordingly, canons of quality state that the burden of taxation must be distributed equally or equality to relation to the ability of taxpayer. Hence, to ensure canons of equality, tax are to be imposed in accordance with the principles of ability to pay. Canons of certainty. Canons argue that the tax which an individual has to pay should be certain and not arbitrary with respect to the time of payment, the manner of payment, the quality to be paid, etc. In other goods, canons of certainty state that there must be certain to the taxpayer as well as to tax levying. In respect of certainty of revenue, the government intends to collect over the given time period. Canons of economically. The canon implies that the most high administrative cost of usually delay in assessment and high collection of taxation should be avoided altogether. Canons of convenience. According to this canons, tax should be levied and collected in such a manner that it provide the greatest convenience not only to the taxpayer but also to the government. For example, it is convenient to pay tax when it is deducted at source from the salaries class at the time of paying. By additional canons of taxation, some modern uh, writer of public public finance such as Charles Francis provide additional canons of taxation which are as follow. Canons as productivity. The tax is said to be productive one only when it is act as an incentive to production. Accordingly to the canon implies that tax must yield sufficient revenue and not adversely affect production in the economically. Canons of electricity. According to this canon, an ideal system of taxation should be fairly flexible in nature in accordance with the requirement of the country. Flexible tax are more suited for bringing social equality and achieving equal distribution of wealth. Canons of simplicity. The system of taxation should be made as simple as possible. As complex tax it's bound to yield undesirable side effect. In other words, every tax must be simple and intangible to the people so that the taxpayer is able to calculate without any difficulty. Canons of diversity. The canon simplify implies that taxation must be dynamic, which means that there should be a multiple tax system of diverse nature rather than having a single tax system. A dynamic or a derived tax structural will result in the allocation of burden of tax among the West population, resulting in low level and degree of incidence of tax in the aggregative. Canons of Canons of expectancy. The canon state that the tax should be determined on the ground of its economical, social, political expectancy. For instance, a tax on agriculture income lacks social, political, or administrative expectancy in India, and that is why the government of India had discontinued it. For the above discussed, the following the taxation purpose to raise revenue for the government to distributed income and wealth for the rich to the poor people, to protect domestic industry for foreign competition, to provide social welfare. Thank you.